Good morning. It's 10 o'clock. Where are you? I am hoping you're here for Stamp Together Saturday. That's where I hope you are. I am here because this weekend is free. At least I guess today is free. Tomorrow not so much, but today is free, and it's so happy to be home, and I'll be able to get some things done around the house today because it has been a crazy week. I don't know about you. Just a couple things about what's coming up. Next week, I will be in Wisconsin, actually, with my brother and his family. And I am going to do something I haven't done yet during Stamp Together Saturday. I am going to pre-record because I've already got next week's project done for a presentation I had to make. And so tomorrow, or no, not tomorrow, next week, I will post the link to the YouTube video for Stamp Together Saturday. So when you come at 10 o'clock, there will be a link, and then just click the link, and then you'll be able to watch and stamp together just like you would any other time that we're together. So next week, it'll be a link, and the following week, I will plan, at least so far, to be live and in person like I am today. So yeah, I don't know what this week was all about, but craziness ensued. A lot of craziness between work and home and business. It's been nuts. I agree, Sharon. Okay, so welcome to all of you who are here. I did make one little tiny omission in the instructions. So we'll talk about that when I flip the camera, but my apologies if it screws you up, but I think it's adaptable, so don't worry about it. We'll fix it. All right. Joyce, are you watching from Duluth? Yay! Or maybe you're home. I don't know. Okay. What do we got here? We've got some fun products. Today I am going to use the Whale of a Time Designer Series paper. Fun ocean animal paper. And here's the flip side. And I actually, the two Designer Series paper that I chose today were from the same paper. So it's just the flip side of each other, I guess. So here's what I asked you to cut. I said 1 1/4 by 3 3/4, and then cut a 1 1/4 inch square off the end, right? So you should have papers this size. Now what I didn't tell you, and I realized as I was cutting mine, is if it's directional, it should be vertical. So don't worry though, because you'll be able to turn your card the other way if your DSP is directional and horizontal. So it can be fixed. It's fine. It just I didn't think of that because it's been a while since direction mattered on our cards, or at least I haven't been posting those, and I got to remember to do that. All right, so let's get started. Here we've got our 4 1/4 by 11, and I have, this is Tranquil Tide. I always do that. Pretty Peacock. I don't know why, but a couple years ago when we had Tranquil Tide, I just feel like it was a similar color, so I always get them goofed. All right, so we're going to have that piece, and then we're going to take our white or vanilla piece that is 4 by 5 1/4. Oops. And we're going to stick that on the front of our card. And actually, I would want one for the inside too, because my inside is dark. But that'll be easy enough to add. And then set that aside, and let's go over here to these. I'm going to try not to run away from you here. I have all day, which is really kind of something I don't feel like I've said in a while. Okay, so now what you're gonna do is create a checkerboard pattern with your DSP. So it's going to be, you're gonna flip flop and put it together like this. So right now we're just going to attach all of those to here. And while you're doing that, I'll just keep talking. If you are late coming into the party, next week I will be in Wisconsin with my brother, and I don't want to commit even doing it there, because he may have plans for us to go somewhere and do something. So I'm not going to commit to being around next week. Now be careful when you do this. You're gonna have just a little tiny border, and like I'm not pushing down until I see it's where I want it. Okay, so then I'm good there. So anyway, I have decided I am going to pre-record next week's Stamp Together Saturday, and then you'll be able to, I'll have it scheduled to post at 10 o'clock, so then you can come and just click play then, and you'll watch it on YouTube. But I've got all the preparation done already, so we're gonna go with it that way. So what you'll have here now is a little checkerboard of your DSP, and I chose a wave, and I've got my little seahorses, which I think is so adorable. Wow, love it. All right, so Pretty Peacock is kind of the basic color that is in both papers, so that's why I chose that color for my ink. While you're finishing that up, I also want to share that I am going to use the So Sentimental stamp set, and the sentiment that we need is very tiny, so I chose the For You from So Sentimental. And then I don't have the stamp set that matches this paper, so then I don't have to figure out, well, what am I gonna say that goes with seahorses and the ocean, you know? So, all right, so next we've got our little tag, and I'm gonna take my Pretty Peacock ink and ink up my For You. And I just realized I don't have this light on. I don't know if it matters that much, but okay. Then when I stamp this, I'm gonna stamp as far to the right as I can, so that it leaves a little bit of space here. When I show you my inspiration, you'll see another little unique piece that might be nice to do with this tag. But for now, we're gonna leave it as it is. And then, good morning, Lisa. The She Shed, yay. I have to get there. I still haven't been there. All right, so then I've got my polka dot tulle ribbon, and I just love this, and I think for a little whimsical ocean designer series paper, I think it's kind of fun. So I'm just gonna tie that around the seam between the short and the long papers. And you can handle it however you want. I'm just gonna do a knot. And I'm sure some of you are like, whew, I'm glad, because I'm not much of a bow girl. I know some of you feel that way. Lisa might be one of them. Although Lisa doesn't like knots either, I don't think. I don't mean to call you out on camera, Lisa, but you're here, so. All right, so we've got our ribbon, and then you can decide how long you want the ends. So I'm leaving it like that. And then for the tag, I'm just gonna say, if you have horizontal DSP, and because I forgot to say, make sure it's vertical, you're gonna do the same thing. So you'll just have it this way, and now you can add your tag right here like that. For those vertical people, we're gonna add our tag just like that at an angle. So, you know, it's kind of like a present with a tag on it. And when I put my adhesive on, I'm just gonna put it on the half, you know, kind of the half where there's less stamping. And I know some of you may have chosen a sentiment that takes up the whole thing. Just get creative with with your placement there then. Because I'm covering up part of that cardstock. So just get creative with your placement. If you had stamped something that went all the way over, just put the corner down under the knot, or however you decide to do it. Maybe you want it down here. It's up to you. It's your card. I'm just giving you the template. All right, so when we put it now on our card, you're going to add it right in the middle, or remember, if it's horizontal, your card will open this way, and that will be fabulous too, okay? So just right in the middle, and we'll be good to go. All right, so I want you to treat next week like I was there live and in person. Come at 10 o'clock, click the link, watch the video, and post your card at the bottom of the video link right here on Facebook. So you can post your sample right on YouTube too if you want, in the comments section. But I would love to see what you come up with for next week. It's a gatefold card, and it's I really, really like how mine turned out. So it's going to be fun to share that, even via YouTube, with you. So this is our card for today. Don't forget to post your samples underneath this video and let us see the fabulous designs that you've come up with. I am happy to be here with you. I'm excited it's the weekend, and I hope to see you real soon. And take care, and God bless.